What if a remote facility in Alaska, humming with massive antennas under the northern lights, held the power to summon storms, shatter earthquakes, or even bend human minds? Picture this: governments racing to harness the sky as a weapon, while whispers of secret experiments echo across the internet, blaming every hurricane and heat wave on one shadowy acronym, HAARP. Is it the ultimate tool of control, or just a high-tech mirage fueling our wildest fears? Today we're cutting through the static. Is HAARP a conspiracy colossus or a misunderstood science lab? The shadowy setup HAARP unveiled. Hidden in the Alaskan wilderness near Gakona, the high-frequency Active Auroral Research Program, HAARP resembles a sci-fi outpost. Spanning 33 acres, its ionospheric research instrument, IRI, houses 180 antennas that beam millions of watts of radio energy into the sky. Founded in 1993 through a mix of military and academic funding from the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and DARPA, it's now operated by the University of Alaska Fairbanks for ionospheric research. Why zap the sky? The ionosphere, 50 to 600 miles up, reflects radio waves and shields Earth from solar storms. HAARP briefly heats small patches of it, creating man-made auroras to study how this charged layer affects GPS, communications, and atmospheric behavior. Military origins, from Cold War whispers to open skies. HAARP emerged from post-Cold War tech ambitions. In the early 1990s, U.S. defense planners saw the ionosphere as a strategic tool, enhancing submarine communication, jamming radar, or probing bunkers with reflected signals. Backed by Senator Ted Stevens, the $250 million project promised dual benefits: science by day, strategy by night. By 2007, the full array was operational, capable of manipulating ionospheric electrons to study plasma physics and simulate space weather. After a 2014 shutdown, control shifted to the University of Alaska Fairbanks in 2015, opening HAARP to students, researchers, and public tours. Still, its military roots fueled conspiracy theories that turned a research site into a supposed doomsday machine. Conspiracy currents, storms, quakes, and mind games. Online theorists cast HAARP as the puppet master behind chaos, steering hurricanes like Helene and Milton, triggering Turkey's 2023 quake, or sparking global auroras. The wildest claims allege mind control via low-frequency pulses. Such ideas swirl from talk radio to TikTok, echoed by politicians insisting they can control the weather. These fears trace back to the 1970s UN Environmental Modification Convention, created after U.S. rainmaking in Vietnam, and earlier experiments like 1947's failed Project Cirrus hurricane seeding. Declassified files confirm real weather modification research, but HAARP's 3.6 megawatts are trivial next to nature's power. A lightning bolt packs billions. No peer-reviewed evidence ties HAARP to disasters. Scientists dismiss the quake claims outright. Science strikes back, power limits, and plasma realities. Time for a reality check. HAARP's antennas pulse for only minutes, energizing a 20-mile wide patch of the ionosphere. More cosmic microwave than weather machine. It creates faint artificial auroras to study electron motion and improve radar and satellite communication. Findings include radio-induced auroras and ionospheric ducts that trap signals during solar storms. As for mind control, its megahertz frequencies affect charged particles, not brainwaves. And weather manipulation, the heat disperses instantly, far too weak to touch storms 30 miles below. NASA and NOAA audits confirm HAARP is a space physics lab, not a climate weapon. Conspiracies linger mainly because early military secrecy bred distrust, but transparency since 2015 has largely dispelled the myths. Echoes in pop culture, from Clancy to X-Men. HAARP's lore leaps from labs to legends, starring in Tom Clancy thrillers where hackers hijack it for net force blackouts, or X-Men games as a Brotherhood base hiding Magneto's prison schematics. TV's 7 Days zaps it into time travel plots, while zombie flicks like Homepin outbreaks on its waves. Even fiction nods to fact. Real patents explore ionospheric tweaks for comms, blurring lines for the tinfoil crowd. This cultural current keeps conspiracies charged, turning a defunct military toy into an evergreen boogeyman. As climate chaos amps, fiercer floods, wilder winds, blame games boil over, with HAARP as scapegoat for our carbon sins. In the end, HAARP HAARP stands exposed. A pioneering probe into our planet's electric veil, not a throne for tyrants. Conspiracies captivate because they promise hidden hands in chaos. But science spotlights human hubris. Our emissions, not antennas, brew the real storms. If this decode demystified the madness, hit that like button to amplify the truth. Subscribe to Mystery Hub Facts for your front row seat to cosmic curiosities. And drop a comment below. Tech terror or total tall tale? What's your verdict? Join the Mystery Hub Facts quest today and uncover the secrets that shape our world.